I have been collecting a bunch of stuff for a new Love It, Like It, or Leave It. So I have piled them all up and I have them in my little bag basket thing. So let's get going and talk about new stuff. It's new to me anyway. So anyway, I'll tell you what I think about it. Let's just jump in right away and start with whatever we find. All right, let's start with the Bare Minerals Ageless Genius. I got the firming and wrinkle smoothing neck cream. And ladies, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to forget your neck, because I swear you can do all the preparations and all the wonderful skincare all over your face, and then if you look down and your neck is all blotchy and wrinkly and crepey and yucky, that just gives everything away. Gosh, I'm kind of hiding mine now. But I have been using this, loving it. I have a friend who's using it now, and it just is a good reminder to don't forget your neck. So there's the box for that one. And then this is the Ageless Genius Firming and Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. And I've also been using this. My hair is gonna bug me today, sorry. I've also been using this a lot. I'm getting closer to the end, and I can say that I've really enjoyed it. It's just a very light cream that just goes on beautifully, smoothly, sinks right in. I've not seen, a miracle, but for my age, I don't think it's so bad. So I do think that this really works well, and it does seem to have a little bit of a firming effect, which I truly appreciate. So yeah, I would say I like this a lot. Like I say, I don't see miracles, but it's better than many different eye creams that I've tried. Same with the neck firming cream. Say I like it a lot. My eyebrows required me to try something to tame the hair part of them. I've tried several different brow products that I want to talk about, but my brows themselves, I can put coloring down, like basically it hits the skin more than anything, but my brows want to still go every which direction, and not always, but it's the weirdest thing. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I did discover this brow wax from Sigma, and I really have been enjoying that. When I find there are days where I have a couple of brow hairs that just have a mind of their own, I've been grabbing this, and before I put any color on, I just go over my brows with the wax, and then I put any color that I want to fill in, any sparse spots or whatever. You could use this before or after any color you put on your I want to say lashes, eyebrow, and it will work great. I've tried both ways, and I really do like it for those days I really need to tame things a little bit more. Speaking of eyebrows, because who isn't speaking of eyebrows, right? I have noticed that over the years, and as the years go by, the actual hair, I have a lot of hair on my eyebrows, but it's getting lighter and lighter. The tone of color is getting lighter on them, which is really weird. So then if I'm adding color like a pencil, it's only really coloring the skin underneath the brow, but then the hair on the brow is still lighter. It's just kind of weird. So I did see this and I thought I'd give it a try. First, I tried the Deep Brown. It's the Tattoo Studio. It's by Maybelline. And it's an interesting product. It comes with a spoolie just to kind of comb things out and make things, where you want them to be. It is like a squeeze bottle with what looks like kind of a small mascara wand. And you just can color in, and this colors the actual hair and the underneath part, the skin under the hair. So you just comb this on. So I started with the Deep Brown, and I found that that was just too dark for me. My eyebrows just looked too dark, too harsh, even though I have almost black hair. So I found that the Deep Brown was just not quite what I wanted, but I really still wanted to try the product a little more. So then I purchased the Medium Brown. I got mine at Target. And it says it lasts up to 2 days. Well, if you wash your face, it doesn't, in my opinion. When I washed my face, it came right off with it, but that's okay with me. I don't really mind the fact that, I have to reapply it. I use this for my brows. So I use this today, and it just colors the actual hair and a little bit underneath. I'm thinking I will like it better when it's probably partially used or dried out a little, because sometimes a little bit too much comes out on the little spoolie and you'll get like a glop, and then I have to take a tissue or a Q-tip or some sort of a beauty tip thing and just kind of smear it out and around. So it's not perfect, but I do like the final effect, and I like that it colors the actual hair and it's not just a pencil coloring the skin under the hair, if that makes any sense. So if you have the situation that I do with the lightening of the brow hair itself, this works really well. Give it a try. It's got its issues, but not bad. I like the idea behind it. So Maybelline Tattoo Studio, I like it. This is a really neat product. I was sent this by a subscriber friend. You know who you are, thank you, sweetheart. It is the, I can't pronounce it. That's what it is. This is what it looks like outside. Oh, just dropped the box. This is what it looks like. It's basically like a pen kind of a brush. When you twist the bottom, the product comes out of the tip of the brush, and then you just apply it to your lips. And it's just a really very moisturizing, smoothing. I'm putting it over lipstick right now, which then made the tip, I'll clean that off. But in general, I use this on bare lips, and it really makes them very pretty too. I'll show you that. Even on bare lips, it gives sort of a very nourished, almost plumping effect. They don't feel like anything's plumping them, but they just sort of look a little more plump, and they just look beautiful on bare lips. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm not sure where I can find it here, but I will see if I can. But I do really, really enjoy this. So if you happen to be, I believe, in Canada or places like that, and you can find it, I really enjoy it. It's small, it fits in my purse, and it's easy to find, so I really do like that a lot. And I love how it feels, the nourishment, so forth. So I love it. This is something I've talked about many times before. I got it quite a while, I think in the fall I got this. And I knew at the time that I thought right then that I would most likely appreciate it more in the summer, spring and summer months, and I have been bringing this out and using it quite a bit. It's the Hamptons Weekender Contour Palette by Tarte. Such pretty colors. I like it has a mirror. The colors are just beautiful. This is a wonderful bronze. It works beautifully. This blush color is gorgeous, especially if you're wearing anything with some coral tones to it. And then this highlighter has just a bit of golden shimmer to it, but it's very light. You know, nothing is too overdone. And in this small, compact little packaging, I think it's perfect. It's easy. It has the mirror. It's very easy to throw in your bag, take with you on a little trip. Perfect. So I think these are fantastic, more goldeny, more corally type colors for summer look. Love it. If you've followed me much at all, you know that I have really been enjoying the Catrice concealer, and you can get it for about $7, and it really works well. So I've been loving that, and I thought I'd like to try a couple other things from the Catrice line. So what I decided to pick up is the Catrice Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette. And this is what it looks like. Now, I don't really do contouring much, but I have found that I can use this and use it well. It does not come with a mirror, but that's okay with me. I don't usually use the mirrors on my palettes, but I wanted you to know that. But these are the colors. I got it in 010 Ashy Radiance. And I like that it has that ashy word in that. That sounds like something you wouldn't want, but it is perfect for a contour because you want it to have more of a shadow effect. You don't want it to be glowy or too bronzy. I don't really like using bronzer as any kind of a contouring if I'm doing it. I did use it today, so if you see a little bit of this right here, and that's what you're seeing. It's easy just to pop, you know, pop, and just kind of do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then go around the temples a little bit, maybe a little on the side of the nose. You could even put some down under your jawline if you like. Any of those places, it just gives a good shadow effect, and it's real natural looking, and it's very inexpensive, so I do like it. This is more of a highlight, and if you can see that at all. I'm trying not to focus on myself here, yeah. And it is a nice one. It just definitely gives a very light, pretty flush, you know, to that area. Just a little bit of a highlighted bit. So I think for the money, this is a very good palette. So try the Catrice Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette. I'd have to say that as contouring palettes go, I really love this. It's good. I found a new spring fragrance that I'm really loving. I thought I'd give it a try in the rollerball first. It's the Tocca Julieta. And then I branched out and went a little farther and got the small spray. And I am really enjoying this scent. It's a floral mostly, but it's a very light, fresh, clean floral with bits of kind of a green apple effect to it. Oh my gosh, I just really enjoy this. It's been family approved, which is good too. And I will definitely be trying out a few other of the Tocca fragrances, but this is kind of right up my alley with just the light and fresh. No, it doesn't last forever on you. You might need to reapply. So if you're looking for long lasting, I wouldn't say this is your thing, but I do love the fragrance. I just think it smells so good. And with these two little options, they're purse worthy. So that's good too if you wanted to take this along with you and refresh. So I'm not sure whether I should say this is a love it or a like it, but I'm gonna go with like it a lot. I've been trying a couple new lip products. What's new? I always do. And I wanted to talk to you about these new ones from L'Oreal. I got two colors. I got Varnished Rosewood, which is this. I thought this was a very pretty color. And I got Burnished Blush, which is this color. That one's a little brighter. So this one is a little bit bright for me, the Burnished Blush. It's not, you know, generally my most favorite color. Once I've tried it, I do prefer the Rosewood one. What is it? Varnished Rosewood. 904 is the one that I prefer. I like that they're very light. They go on almost like a balm, and they feel like a balm on the lips, but they give just enough color that you don't feel like it's a full-on lipstick, but it definitely gives you a good bit of color. And I do really enjoy how they feel and how they wear. However, the part that bothers me the most, strangely enough, is it comes in the type of a tube where you have to have it go on just right. I'm always putting it on wrong. I can't get it, you know, I have to find where the little notch meets the little bit here. And for some reason that drives me bananas. I know that's the littlest piddly thing in the world, but being honest with you, that's exactly how I feel about it. So you have to find where that goes together and click it down. If that doesn't bother you, then you will be fine with these. I do think that they are nice. I really do enjoy them on the lips and so forth. And it really is a pretty packaging. So if that little thing doesn't bother you, you're constantly finding the thing, then you'll be fine with them. They come in many different colors and they really are good. So I would definitely say that I like them. And then this is the other lip product that I've been trying recently. It's by Julep. It's Whey Butter Hydrating Lip Sheer. And I did get this one in the color Bellini. Let me show you this. And now this is packaging I love. Look how pretty this is. I just think it's so pretty. It's almost like a taupey gunmetal kind of a thing. Yes, Julep is more expensive than L'Oreal, and of course their packaging, it, you know, reflects that because of the price, but I do love this. And I got this in, did I mention I got it in the color Bellini, and it is sort of like this type of a lip, it's like a sheer lip balm color. So it's kind of like a mixture of color and moisture. It's just sort of a shimmer to it. It just adds some little bit of something to my lips. I really like it. It smells so good. I just stuck it up my nose. Smells so good. Just kind of light and fruity, but very light. And it just, they go across the lips so beautifully. Feels nourishing, has a great slip to it, doesn't want to go all over your face. You can apply this without a mirror. Many different color choices, really enjoying it. And my favorite part is I don't have to search for the right thing. It goes on whichever way you put it because it's magnetized, and it will just find its own place. It's the little things like that that mean a lot, you know? I love that. So all in all, if you are looking for a lip product that just gives you a slight sheer color, feels like a lip balm, easy to use, and has that wonderful magnetic closure, this is your lip product. I'm really enjoying it. I would say I love it. Here's something I don't know what to think about. All right, I was so excited when I saw this originally. It is Supergoop, the brand. It is Defense Refresh Setting Mist Broad Spectrum SPF 50, and it's water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes. Basically, the point is you can spritz it over your makeup to refresh your UV protection. Well, that's perfect. I love the different kinds of translucent mineral powders and things for sunscreen. Once you put your makeup on for the day, you don't want to be adding anything too wet or goopy to it. You don't want to reapply a lotiony sunscreen on your face. But, you know, people do perspire and, you know, you might get splashed with something, whatever. This sounded like it was right up my alley. Generally, I like Supergoop products, and I thought I'd give it a try. Now, It says it has a new spray technology. Well, I think they need to go back to the drawing board. I'm sorry. Cute, cute packaging. I mean, it's just adorable. It really is. Not that that should really matter, but here it is. I have tried this and tried this. I don't know if I have a defective bottle or something, but it does say the new spray technology. So it says to shake, 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 and shake it well before each use. Super shaking balls inside this help mix the two products together and so forth, and you can get a much more even distribution of the UV protection. So I have done this. I decided to shake it. I shook it some more. I continued to shake it, and you still get out just this little bitty anemic little, I mean, I don't know, that one wasn't so bad, but, oh, now that one just sprayed right here only. It's like all wet right there. So do you have to shake it like this every single time? That's what I'm not understanding. Nothing's happening much. It's just, it's just not good. It's just, it looks like a mist, but that hit right here and here. And not much in between. So, I don't get it. I don't know if I got something, if I did something wrong. I don't know. I mean, I know how to spray my face. I spray it all the time with other things. So unless I'm just insane and don't understand, yeah, I would love this explained to me if I'm doing something wrong. But I've been shaking it like crazy and spraying. Like, you get like wet blops, and then you feel like you've got nothing, and it does not feel like it's even. It feels like if you went out in the sun after this, you'd get like a sunburn here and one right here and one right there, because it doesn't feel like it's evenly distributing at all. So this was a giant fail in my opinion from how I've been able to use it. Maybe, like I say, maybe there's something I'm not understanding. If so, let me know, but yeah, I'd leave this one, unfortunately. It had great potential. So hopefully they can go back to the drawing board on the spraying part, because I would love the heck out of this if they could get it to work. The Too Faced Natural Eyes is something that I recently purchased. I had talked about it before that I already have the Natural Matte and that they're very, very similar. The colors are named a little bit differently, and the amount of course, the amount of shimmer and shine is different. I think that this is a fabulous, fabulous palette if you are looking for one that has a little more shimmer and a little more shine to it. So I do recommend it. However, I don't care for how I basically have to shove my fingernail in this crack to get it open, because it has this heart right here. Do you see that? Where you can lift up, but I mean, unless you've got something to, some leverage down here to, you know, you can't really get it to open. I have trouble with it anyway. So every morning if I'm using it, I'm like trying to, like, you know, and I'm just stick my fingernail in that crack to get it open. Not caring for that. I know that's picky, but there you have it. Anyway, I do like this very much. I think if you're more of a shimmery lady, you would love it. And lastly, I have tried the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And I tried a couple different colors, and I found a favorite of mine. I do really enjoy this product. I think that it works very, very well. It doesn't set in stone to me. I do feel like I can get it. It does actually kind of tend to spread a little bit after I put it on, but very little. So it doesn't, you know, like I say, it doesn't set in stone, so to speak, but it does stay put very, very well. But this is the color that I absolutely love. I've been searching for this color for the longest time. It's called Desperation, and I was pretty much desperate to find a color like this, so yay. It's kind of a taupey gray, not too dark, not too light. It just kind of defines the eyes without looking like, ooh, liner. So for me, this is absolutely perfect, and I'm enjoying it so much. So the Desperation color is a love it, and the stuff itself is a like it very, 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 very much. So thank you so much for joining me for my Love It, Like It, or Leave It. I have a bunch of products as usual that I'm starting to try again and working on. I have a new eye product that I'm really excited about. You know, for under the eyes, for wrinkles and so forth, and it's firming, so I'm going to be starting that as soon as I finish the other, and several other things too. So anyway, thank you again. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.